Good morning, my fellow wedding officiants. It's Reverend Crystal from I Do Wedding Officiant Training. Do you think that being a wedding officiant is rocket science? It really is an art of the heart. I could hear you all say, no, it's not rocket science. But it is about being prepared. It is about being compassionate. It's being confident. It's being curious about our couples, and it's being willing to take risks. So here's what I mean by that. When you're curious about your couples, it means that you're willing to go beyond the regular questions of like, how did you meet? And really try to find out what matters to them. And then being creative enough to figure out how to put that into words in a way that will be meaningful and memorable for them. There is a sense of being compassionate. I think about my couples and how out of all of the people in the world, let alone their community, they found each other and now they're willing to say, I'm going to love you forever. I mean, to me, that is just an awesome commitment to be making. And it takes some understanding, support, and compassion on my part that they feel that. Because I don't know how you felt, but when you make a commitment to somebody, there's that like nagging thing in the back of your head that says, am I really making the right decision? Am I going to be able to handle this? So our being willing to be compassionate and take a stand for the love that they're committing to, even if it's not something that we always say overtly, but it's something that we feel inside, they're going to pick that up. And that adds to our success and the connection that we're able to make with our couple. Being confident is really important too, and confident in many different senses, but I'm going to just talk about it in this one sense, is being confident in the sense of you're the leader of the wedding ceremony and you're the one who's supposed to know how to help it progress smoothly from one element to the other, and that we are standing up there as the person who is the authority and knows what they're doing and knows what comes next. So there is an element, a very strong element of being confident in being a wedding officiant. And then there is that willingness to take a risk. There are so many expectations that is easy for us to fall into, that we're supposed to dress a certain way, hold ourselves a certain way, project a certain way, all of those kinds of things that we come into this profession with. And we really have a lot more freedom than we may think that we have. So I'm going to post a link to some material that I put together about the 5 ways you think that you have to lead a wedding ceremony that you really don't. So I'll have that in the description so that you can check that out. But it is being willing to create something that's different, to approach a couple and your role with them in a unique way. And every couple is different. So that's one of the things that I love about being an officiant, is the variety that it offers. So remember too, that even if your couple doesn't remember your name 3 years down the road, they are going to remember you because you stood there with them, that your presence helped them to feel safe, to feel comfortable, and to be willing to make that commitment to each other in the company of their family and their friends. So it really is an important job. It may not be rocket science, but it's an important job, and it truly is an art of the heart. I hope you're doing well. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. So please post them, or you can message me. And if you haven't joined the private Facebook group yet, please consider doing that.